So this right here is everything that I knit and crocheted in the months of January and February 2024. I made all sorts of things and I just wanted to take some time to share them with you guys. So I'm gonna start by first trying on all the clothing that I made, and then I'm gonna show you all the amigurumi that I crocheted. And then after I finish trying on and showing you everything that I've finished making in January and February, I'm then going to show you a few of my abandoned projects that I started in January and February but haven't quite finished yet. But I feel like some of them are still worth showing, so I'm gonna show you a few of those. So yeah, that's the plan for this video. I have lots to show you, so let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Hopefully you can still hear me from when I'm further back here. I just wanna be able to show you everything when I try on my clothing that I've made. So the first thing that I'm gonna try on is this gorgeous sweater right here. And I'm just gonna show you up close. So this is a knit raglan sweater, and I actually made this sweater as part of Hobie's No Shades of Grey challenge. So the point of the challenge was to make something really colorful with a minimum of 4 colors, and I chose the colors yellow, pink, purple, and blue. And I combined all 4 colors, and it was mohair, by the way, so I combined 4 strands of different colored mohair yarn, and I worked it up at the same time, and it kind of created this sort of multicolor sweater, and that's what it looks like up close. It's multicolor up close, but from far away, it just looks purple, like a pretty shade of purple, which I like. But it's just kind of cool that it ends up looking like fully purple. I guess because the colors pink, purple, and pink kind of just blend together to create a sort of purpley color, and then the only color that kind of stands out is the yellow. Anyways, I'm gonna try this sweater on. So this is the sweater. I have to back up real far to show you everything. It is definitely oversized, but that was the look I was going for. I really wanted like the oversized look where I could wear it and just feel really comfy and cozy in it, but it is so pretty. It's actually really, really soft. I thought it would be more itchy than it is because it's mohair yarn, and I find that sometimes mohair can be a little itchy, but this one isn't as bad as I thought it would be, which is good. And it's so light and airy because it's like literally just made with like a lace weight mohair yarn, but yeah, it's really nice. I love it. I've already worn it out a few times, specifically to the knitting clubs that I go to. I've worn them there and all the ladies loved it. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to the next garment now. Okay, so I have on my next top that I'm showing you guys. So this top, oh, I really like it. I feel like this top is really flattering. I have to wear like a lot of stuff underneath to kind of make sure everything's covered up when I wear it because it is so extremely see-through. I have a nude bra that kind of blends in with my skin pretty well underneath, and then under the nude bra I have silicone pasties just to make sure everything's fully covered when I'm wearing this top. So I initially made this top to wear out for New Year's because if you look closely here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a little bit of like sparkle thread weaved in with this yarn. So it kind of sparkles, but you can't really tell unless you look really up close in person. So that was the purpose of this top. I wanted to make myself a top to wear out on New Year's Eve, and I was trying to find some yarn or thread that I already owned that could kind of fit the vibe, and then I found this white sparkly thread that I had from a while ago, and then I decided to crochet a top for it. But I ended up not wearing it out for New Year's because honestly it's white. I was kind of scared that somebody would spill something on it or something bad would happen to it and stain it. That, and I don't even know if I finished it in time for New Year's Eve. I feel like I did, but I still didn't wear it out. But I'm pretty sure it's because I was scared to get it stained or something. But yeah, still really cute. I'm definitely gonna wear it out on another occasion, just probably not to the club, probably just to like a nice dinner or like a patio once it gets nice and warm out. And I like this top so much that I decided to make another one just like it, but this time using a different yarn, and I'm gonna go ahead and change into it so I can show you. So this is the top, and it is so pretty. It turned out so nice. I made this one longer than the other one just because I wanted to, I have a lot of crop tops and sometimes I just don't want to wear crop tops. So I made this one a bit longer. And the last one that I made was crocheted with a crochet thread. So it's really, really thin. And the yarn that I used for this top was still pretty thin, but it was worked up with a fingering weight yarn instead of a full-on thread. So it's just slightly thicker, but not a huge difference. And this yarn is so soft. The yarn is made of baby llama fiber, so it is so soft. It feels really nice on. And it smells like the farm. I don't know, I can still smell it. Yeah, it smells like the farm. It's really nice. And I'm actually working on a tutorial for this top and the last top that I had on because they're the same. I just finished filming it a few days ago, so now I'm just working on the editing process. So hopefully I will have that out soon if you guys want to make your own tops like this. They're so cute, and it's honestly not that hard. It's a mesh stitch, so it's like it works up pretty quickly. You pretty much just make a front and back panel and then sew them together at the seams here, and then do a little shaping for like the armholes and the neckline, and then we add a collar at the end, like this little thing right here. I add this on afterwards. So yeah, it's a pretty easy top to crochet in my opinion. So I will have that tutorial available soon. So the next thing I'm gonna show you is a really pretty colorful crochet sweater. And I'm gonna go change into it now. So this right here is my Valentine's Day sweater. I made this sweater as part of Hobie's Shades of Red challenge, I think it was. The challenge was around Valentine's Day, but this sweater isn't just for Valentine's Day. It's, you know, they're fun colors for every single day. So it's really, really soft. It was made with their Diablo yarn, and it's a fuzzy yarn, but again, not super itchy because the amount of mohair in the yarn is like, it's not really a lot. So yeah, not too much itching, and it's so soft. This is what it looks like up close. So this sweater is a raglan sweater, and I did just regular double crochet stitches. It's not a mesh stitch, it just kind of looks a little meshy. And if you look up close, you can see the increases that I did for the raglan. And then after crocheting the entire sweater, I went over and created a bit of a collar here. Yeah, it turned out so nice. I did a little bit of flare at the end of the sleeves too. And I didn't do any sort of shaping for like the body of the sweater, but it does look like it kind of goes and out at the bottom. But I didn't do anything for that. It just kind of stretched out that way. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain though. I love a little shaping. So yeah, this sweater was also really easy to crochet. It just, if you know how to crochet a raglan sweater, it was literally just that. So yeah, it was pretty easy. Just a raglan sweater worked up with double crochet stitches. And yeah, not really any shaping aside from like a little bit of flare at the end of the sleeves here. I do really want to create a tutorial for how to crochet a raglan sweater sometime in the near future. I'm working on some things right now for it. I just haven't started the filming process or like figured out even what yarn I'm going to use for the project, but I do have it on my list of videos to make. So I will hopefully have a tutorial on how to crochet your own raglan sweaters sometime in the near future. But yeah, I only made 4 items of clothing in the last 2 months, so that's all I have to try on for you guys. But now I'm gonna start showing you my amigurumis. Okay, so now I'm gonna start showing you all of the amigurumis that I made in January and February. And I'm gonna start with my emotional support pickle. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And it's just this little guy right here. And I actually have not like a full-on tutorial, but a video that includes a free pattern for this pickle right here on my YouTube channel. So I will link it here if you guys are interested and want to check that out. It's a super easy amigurumi to crochet. So yeah, it doesn't take long to do either. So definitely recommend checking it out and making your own emotional support pickle. So I was actually asked to make an emotional support pickle for someone else as a gift, and I loved how it looked so much. It was so cute that I decided to make another one and make like a whole video about it and include the free pattern for it, just because like I thought it turned out so cute, and I also wanted my own emotional support pickle since I gave the other one away as a gift. And yeah, I really love it. It's so cute. Okay, so for the next amigurumi that I made, let's see what I should show you. I'm gonna show you my raccoon. I'm so proud of this pattern. I think it turned out so well. So this is the raccoon. Look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. And this is this big ginormous floofy tail. Yeah, I love him so much. He's so cute. I'm working on a pattern for this little raccoon as well. I actually have finished writing it up and I have tested it, but then I just started second guessing the size of its head, and not like the size of it, but I wanted to redo it so his head was just one row shorter, like this way. And so I did, and I have finished that process. So actually by the time you're watching this video, I might actually have the pattern for this raccoon listed on my Etsy store. So if you want to make a raccoon like this one right here, then you can check out my Etsy store where I will have it listed as a PDF pattern. So what can I show you next? Okay, so for the next amigurumi that I'll show you guys, I'll actually show you another amigurumi that's in like the same series as this one, if that makes sense. Like, whenever I create a body shape for amigurumis, I like to reuse that body shape for other creations. Like for example, I really want to make like a cow, a monkey, like a lion, using this kind of the body shape, like the same head shape, body, but then just changing a few things about it to make it something else. So I like to do that, and I like to call it like a series. So another pattern that's in the series is my Winnie the Pooh, but he's so much smaller. So compared to the raccoon, the Winnie the Pooh is a lot smaller, but it's actually the same pattern. I mean, of course, aside from like the few little minor changes like the ears and the muzzles and the tail, and Winnie doesn't have a tail because Winnie the Pooh doesn't have a tail apparently. So yeah, but it's the same pattern. It's just that I made Winnie the Pooh with much thinner chenille yarn compared to the raccoon that I use like a regular, like a pretty typical size chenille yarn. The yarn that I used for Winnie the Pooh didn't have a size listed on the label, but it felt like a size like 3 yarn. And then this raccoon right here, I think the yarn size was 6 super bulky or 5. Anyways, yeah, so this is Winnie. Look how cute he is. I love him so much. And I do have the pattern for Winnie already listed on my Etsy store if you guys want to check that out to make your own little Winnie the Pooh. He's so cute. I love him. And I bought all the colors necessary to make the other Winnie the Pooh characters like Eeyore and Piglet. And so I will eventually be making some patterns for those characters as well, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, so that's Winnie. And next up, I'm going to show you, where did he go? Oh yeah. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is this little love bug right here. It's so little. Look at it. Ooh, will it focus? Yes, it will. And if I turn it around, it has little wings. I wrote up this pattern for Valentine's Day, and it's just a little love bug with its little antennas. So cute. So yeah, I have this pattern listed on my Etsy store as well. And this pattern is also part of a series, so I'm making a bunch of other like characters, not characters, but like different animals or creatures using like the similar like pattern for it, so like the body shape or whatever. So I have a lot of ideas for things that I want to create using this low-sew little body shape right here. So yeah, I'm really excited for all the things that I can make with it. So yeah, I have lots of ideas. I just need to focus. So now, the last 2 amigurumis that I'm going to show you guys are ones that I literally just finished making like a few days ago. And it is these 2 little, oh, their ears are so wonky. These 2 little bunnies right here. These turned out so cute. Look at their little tails. Ooh, they're so cute. So this is a low sew pattern. It's actually, yeah, it's the same body shape as the love bug that I just finished showing you guys. But yeah, I just added some bunny ears and a tail at the back here. So that's what makes it different from the love bug pattern. And I actually have a free tutorial here on YouTube for this bunny pattern. And I also have a PDF version of this pattern listed on my Etsy store. I think I have it listed for like, I think $2.95, and then I always have sales going on, so it ends up being like close to $2 if you guys want a written version of the pattern in PDF form. But if you don't want to pay for the pattern, you don't have to. You can just check out my YouTube tutorial where I show you how to make these little bunnies for free. And they're so cute. I love them. They're just like little small little guys. And I can't wait to start making more little creations using like the body shape of this no-sew pattern. So cute. Okay, so that's all the amigurumis that I made in the months of January and February. So the next thing I'm going to show you are a few of my incomplete projects. Is that a word? What the heck? Incomplete. That sounds so weird. Incomplete? Incomplete, that's a word. Okay, that sounded so weird. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a few of my incompleted, that still sounds so weird, projects that I haven't fully abandoned yet. I'm going to finish them, but I did start them in January and February. So I do want to quickly show them to you guys because I feel like they're gonna turn out nicely. I just didn't have it in me to finish them. Or I just simply didn't have enough time to finish them in the months of January and February. So I'm gonna go grab those and quickly show you guys. Okay, so these are a few of my works in progress, and some of them are close to being done, others, I don't know, might take a while still to finish them, but I'm gonna show you my favorite work in progress. And I just started it like maybe 3-4 days ago. So I'm still like at the start of it, but it's looking really nice so far. Anyways, I'm gonna show you, and it's these granny squares right here, and I currently have 10 of them. This is what they look like. They look so pretty. Wait, let me see if I can show you a few of them because each one is different. Oops. So I'm just gonna hold up like, oh my goodness, it's kind of chaotic. This is just what some of them look like. So each square is different. The border of each square is the same color, but then inside the square, each color is different than every other square. So if you see, it's like the same colors, but they're just in different places. I am making a cardigan with all these squares. So I have a lot of squares to make, but hopefully I stick with it and get it done. So I will have a beautiful cardigan afterwards because I think it's gonna look so beautiful. Just definitely a lot of work, especially a lot of sewing, I can imagine. I've never made a granny square project before, so I don't really know what I'm in for sewing wise, but I can imagine it's gonna be a lot of sewing. But it's fine. It's gonna be for a good cause, for a beautiful granny square cardigan, so I think it's gonna be worth it. And I'm also filming a video of like the process of me making this cardigan, so I will eventually have that out as well. So if you guys are interested to see the process of me making this cardigan, then stay tuned for that video. And then I have one panel completed of a ginormous granny square sweater, and this is what it looks like. So this is the back panel of the sweater, and it's pretty much just one ginormous granny square. So I start in the center here and work my way out. So it's just one ginormous square. And I'm also working on a tutorial for this sweater, so I will have that out eventually as well. I have so many things that I'm working on. I feel like some of them might end up not happening because I might be working on too much at once, and when I do that, sometimes I don't actually complete a lot of the things. But hopefully I complete the tutorial for this sweater and have it out eventually because I think it's gonna look really cute. And it's gonna be so easy. Like, this was so easy to work up, and the yarn that I use is pretty thick, so I use like also like a pretty big hook as well, so it was really fast to crochet. Like, I crocheted this so quickly, even though like it looks like a lot, it did not take like that much time at all. So yeah, I just need to finish it. It won't be that hard, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, my next work in progress, this one I'm really excited about as well, and it's kind of hard to see right now because it's all bunched up, but it's this, wow, look at the color, it's so pretty. Ooh, it kind of matches, it matches my chair a little bit. And it's just a more vibrant shade of like the color of my chair. Cute. So this is gonna be a knit raglan top. I haven't decided yet whether or not it's going to be a long sleeve. It kind of just depends on how I feel about it once I reach the point where I would need to add sleeves. So if I'm completely over making this top by the time I reach the point where I would need to add sleeves, then I won't add sleeves and I'll just keep it as a short sleeve top. But if I feel like I have the energy to add sleeves, I might do it. I don't know. It also depends on whether or not I like it without sleeves. So it's a raglan knit top. I made it so it has like a bit of a collar around here, and then I want to make it like about this length. And so yeah, it's either gonna be a short sleeve top or a long sleeve top. We will see, but this yarn is so soft, and it is, I think it's the Drops brushed alpaca yarn, And yeah, it's really fuzzy. Like if you look here, it is so fuzzy. So yeah, it is super soft and not in an itchy way, which is nice. So yes. Okay, one more work in progress to show you guys and then I'm fully done. And it is this right here. And again, it's kind of hard to tell because it's all bunched up in my needles right now, but this is what it looks like up close. And this is gonna be a knit raglan bolero. So I've never made a bolero before. I don't know why, because I feel like they're pretty easy to work up since you don't have to like crochet an entire sweater. You just kind of crochet it like up to this point here and then do the sleeves. So yeah, I'm doing a bolero with this beautiful yarn from Hobbii, and I actually started doing this project and actually forgot to mention this project as well. So these two projects were also part of Hobbii campaigns. So this one was the mocktail yarn review campaign, and then this one was the upcycled alpaca yarn review. So yeah, that's why I started making these projects. Now I just have to finish them. So yeah, that's it for my works in progress. So I finished showing you everything that I made and everything that I'm still working on from January and February 2024. So as you can see, I still have lots of things to work on, but I've also completed a lot of really nice things, I think, in January and February this year. So I had a good start to the year 2024. I've made some of my favorite pieces and hopefully I continue to make pieces that I like even more. I have a lot of ideas. I have so many ideas. I just need to find the time to do all of them because it just is so time consuming. But yeah, lots of ideas for things I want to make in the future. But first, I gotta finish my works in progress that I just finished showing you guys. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, so I'm gonna end it here. But if you made it up until this point, thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. I hope this video was entertaining to watch, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!